Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Well, let me ask you straight away, are you ready to cruise away and have some fun? Well, if the answer is yes, then you've tuned into the right channel this morning, because in today's show, we're holidaying with the biggest name in cruising, Carnival Cruise Line, who are celebrating this year 50 years at sea, can you believe? And what better way to celebrate than with a brand new cruise ship?
Oh yes, coming up we're going to be on board the latest addition to the Carnival fleet, the Carnival Luminosa, where everyone is talking about right now, especially because of the super exciting news that she's going to be home porting in Brisbane next year. And we've got 3 amazing opportunities for you to get on board with deposits as low as $400 per person.
See, that's the reason to be with us, and we'll be taking you on board shortly to give you a taste of the fun that you could be having at sea with Carnival. But first, if you're new to CruiseAway, you might want to know a little bit more about us. Well, have a little look at this.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Oh, I can tell you, Carnival always say, switch on the fun, and honestly, they do. Both of us have been on a lot of different cruise ships over the years with a lot of different cruise lines as well. So it's great actually to come here with you with an experience across all the cruise lines, because cruise lines do have their own character. And Carnival is fantastic, always makes me smile. Such a great atmosphere on board, the team,
and
they're incredible.
It's hugely popular with Aussie cruisers, Carnival, for the reason that it is, of course, the company is known as the fun ships, but it's not that contrived fun. No. It's about genuine, it's that Carnival atmosphere that is just, celebrating life really, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. It's very, very true actually. You really kind of feel it. Even if you're one of those people that likes to keep yourself to yourself, you kind of get whipped up in the excitement of it. It really is fantastic. Well, listen, the proof of the pudding, as they say, is right here in the eating. So let's show you some fabulous offers. Let's go Luminosa to Seattle, first of all, on the 13th of April for a 25-night adventure in total as well, which is lovely. You'll be boarding Carnival Luminosa in Brisbane for 22 nights. Now, this footage is going to give you an idea because the Luminosa is still being prepared right now, but here is life on board Carnival. And honestly, it is fun with a big capital F, Jo, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And, she is, like you said, she's going to be setting sail in November 2022. And this is a ship that is jam-packed to the rafters with activities. I'm talking everything from just sitting there and having a coffee. It doesn't have to be about big and bold all the time. You might want to have a coffee or a cocktail and listen to an acoustic guitarist, or perhaps enjoy some live blues, or go and listen to the Adagio, quartet. But it's also about those activity opportunities with the cruise staff and their team doing loads and loads of fun things. There's always a party on Carnival if you want to find one. There's relaxed areas as well. Great things for the kiddos if you're traveling with the kids or the grandkids or family friends. Everything from mini golf through to amazing water slides on board. Dance class is one of my favorite things to do, whether it's line dancing or salsa. You've got, you have dancers to teach you these incredible moves. So it's nice because you can kind of leave with that sense of, I've learned something new, I've got a new skill, whilst enjoying all-you-can-eat buffets, fantastic fine dining, or delicious pizza and burgers. Now, we're cruising out of Brisbane, heading into Nume for our first port of call, beautiful New Caledonia. The Gecko Cultural Centre is a particular point of interest. But when we think of paradise, this is what we think of, isn't it? The South Pacific, all these gorgeous islands. We're into Fiji next. Wow, Fiji. I mean, I tell you what, the locals are so welcoming in Fiji. You might want to go to a traditional Rewa village. Then we'll be crossing the international date line onto Tahiti, French Polynesia, for a Again, absolute powder white sand, crystalline ocean perfection, lush tropical rainforest, and these are the absolute definition of paradise, these islands. Moray's our next port. You can go and see a traditional tiki village or feed the stingrays. They're like kitty cats. They're very friendly, actually. Or head up to the lookout for some amazing views over the island. Hopping into beautiful Honolulu in Oahu, the Hawaiian capital, for everything from Pearl Harbor to Diamond Head to visit. Then we're into Seattle, where we will disembark. But here's the thing, you're not going home just yet. You've got 2 fabulous nights to enjoy the jewel of the Pacific Northwest states. In springtime, it's a lovely time to visit. It's verdant. It's really, you're really able to see this part in its very, very finest at this time of year as the flowers are all budding. Maybe you want to head out onto the harbour and see a lovely sunset view. Go up to the top of the Space Needle, which rotates, and they have amazing food up there. Talking of food, seafood capital of the states, Pacific Northwest, you can get great lobster, oysters, and all of that jazz whilst you're in Seattle. Pike Place Market is amazing. If you're a foodie or you're just wanting to shop for some bargains, Pike Place is the place to go. And it's also where you'll find the home of the very first Starbucks. Now, we're at the foot of one of the best national parks as well in Washington State, in Mount Rainier and Mount Hood. Then we're going to be flying you all the way back to all included in your incredible price. And Derek's going to tell you more about that today because it is incredible.
I tell you what an amazing, amazing adventure. And it always will be with Carnival as well, because honestly, while you're on board, everyone on board is having that same great time. There's music in the air, there's spontaneous surprises that are going on the whole time. Every area of the ship feels different. So you go into the Red Frog pub, it has a very, very different feel than when you go into Fahrenheit 555, which is the specialty steakhouse, which is just such a real treat. The specialty dining on board is really, really cool, and it's well worth treating yourself to some special nights of dining there. Honestly, I know I say this all the time, but I would love to come with you on this brand new experience with Carnival as well. You're on board the ship for 22 of the nights that you're away as well. This is going to be absolutely fantastic, let me tell you. So you are in and out of Brisbane on this one as well. So the flights are included too. Now, because this is coming up fairly shortly, 13th of April, that's not that far away at all. Oh, let's give you the price tag straight away so you can get booking, because this really does sound a lovely, lovely big adventure. $3,399 each is incredible value for money. I know, Joe's saying, right, okay. Where do I get my place as well? Yeah, definitely. It's amazing. Let's talk to you about what's included in this offer as well. Bear in mind, it's selling very, very well already for this new addition to Carnival's fleet as well, which is home porting in Brisbane, which is superb. So you'll join Luminosa in Brisbane, 22 fabulous nights of cruising, New Caledonia, Fiji, Tahiti, Honolulu, all the way across to Seattle. And then you will have a stay in Seattle as well, 2 nights in a hotel. That's part of this deal as well. And the flight back from Seattle to Brisbane, that's also wrapped up in this deal as well for you. Bear in mind your upgrade price is there as well, based on 22 of your 25 nights being on the cruise as well. So if you want to treat yourself, although can I tell you, on a Carnival cruise, you will spend very, very little time in your stateroom anyway, because there is so much that you will want to do. Day and night, there is so much to do. Listen, if you're interested in having a place on this holiday, then please call us now. Toll free, remember, 1300 306 134. That is the magic number you need to have next to you the whole time. And if you've got your laptop with you and everything else, of course, straight onto the website at cruiseaway.com.au. And we have been in this cruise business, which is very competitive, for a very, very long time here at CruiseAway.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
It is literally that easy to book your next adventure with us.
I know, it's just fantastic, isn't it? And listen, who doesn't want a holiday? I mean, listen, we are talking about getting away to far-flung places in the world. We've had our travel on pause for a long, long time, and it's time to rev it back up as well and go and see the world, because we only get one life, don't we?
Absolutely, Derek. And you know what? The next trip is not just a holiday. It's not just a vacation. It's an exploration of a certain part of the world, because you're going to be going for 32 nights. That's what I call a trip.
Yeah.
This one is illuminating Alaska, Japan and the Pacific, leaving on the 12th of September, where you'll fly from Brisbane to Seattle and spend one night in a hotel in this darling of the Pacific Northwest, giving you a little bit of time to become acclimatized and just enjoy. You've got Mount Hood there and Mount Rainier as well. You are at the doorstep of one of the best national parks in Washington State. But it's wonderful to just stroll around Pike Place Market and drink in the vibe of this part of the world. It's a very friendly city. It's a very cultural city. Great shopping there as well. Wonderful live music. Then you're going to be boarding the beautiful brand new Carnival Luminosa for 30 nights. That's 30.
I mean, that's like a whole month of fun. And listen, you're always going to find something to do with Carnival, whether it's, let's just talk about evenings for a second, because daytimes they can be all about relaxing, but they can also be about partying as well during the day. So don't think it's a quiet day and then, you know, a more energetic night. It can very much be the other way around for you. Of an evening, though, there are so many choices. You've got Punchline, a comedy club, which is really good. You've got sing along. You've got the piano bar as well, so you can go and sing along. You've got fabulous shows. I mean, Carnival really invest in showtime of an evening.
Yeah, and you know, if you want to do something a little bit more low key, you can do karaoke, quiz, bingo.
Yeah.
You can go and enjoy what the cruise staff are doing. They do the Mr. and Mrs. game show, the Quest, Deal or No Deal, that style of game show activity as well.
Oh, the live game shows are really good, because even if you're not, because you do it in the theatres, so even if you're not a contestant, it's really thrilling. It's like you're there filming a TV show. It does
feel
fantastic.
Really special, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Talking of special, I mean, the incredible crew on board will do everything to make your stay as superb as possible. But guess what? You're going to be heading out of Seattle and visiting one of the cruising wonders of the world. Amazing Alaska. First port is Ketchikan for Misty Fjords. Take a float plane and see the amazing Misty Fjords, or perhaps head eagle watching. Alaska is known for some of the finest wildlife on Earth. We're into Icy Strait Point next for the largest and longest zip line in the continental US. That is a way to see wildlife. Scenic cruising through Hubbard Glacier, where you actually get to see the glaciers carving and falling from that monumental structure of nature into the ocean. Then we're heading across the international date line before arriving into Japan. I know, Kushiro's our first port for the Tanko Nature Park. Talk about nature. This trip will be awash with amazing natural beauty, and you're going to love it. You can see the Kushiro marshlands, lots of rare birds there. Omori's our next port of call for beautiful Hirosaki Castle. Look at that, just seeing the traditional Japanese architecture is going to be eye-wateringly brilliant. On to Tokyo, Shibuya Crossing, and that's one of the most iconic things to view. I'd be straight down there, seeing 3,000 people across the street. Hiroshima's our next port. This takes us into Hiroshima, Nagasaki for some amazing history. Of course, you've got the Peace Memorial Park there, and you also have other prominent temples to visit, including lovely Japanese gardens across these two ports, and Nagasaki, of course, is the next one for you. Then we're on to Puerto Princesa in the Philippines. Love that you're getting the Philippines into this trip too. The subterranean river, which goes right underneath this part of the world, is amazing. Then we're into Bitung, Indonesia. I know, where you can go and visit the amazing nature reserve of Batungas. We'll be back into Brisbane, where guess what? You wheel your suitcase off, you're back on home turf, you've not had to fly anywhere, it is that easy, and you've gone to Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, Alaska. I mean, my brain is fried here, literally, with the travel opportunities on offer.
It is like being Phileas Fogg, isn't it? Putting
Yes.
all of those dots in your world map and saying in one holiday that you have covered so much ground. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and what an adventure as well. This is incredible. You know, because this comes up in September, you know that we can offer you a low deposit opportunity right now to lock in the deal that we have got end to end. The hotel, the stay, the cruise, everything all arranged for you, all sorted for you. We've done all the booking and the hassle of that, right? We take that off your shoulders and we take it onto ours. Your deposit opportunity here is just $700 each, which is just incredible. Now, if you think about how big an opportunity this is, and you can have a look at the whole opportunity by going to our website, cruiseaway.com.au, and then pop in that reference there. You get all the details of the ship, all the details of the itinerary, where you are going, what you are doing, and here is your package price as well. How our team have managed to do this and include so much holiday time, I have no idea, but we are looking at $5,599 per person, or a deposit today of just $700 each, which I have to say, considering how much is packed in here, how much travel we've got here, how many different holiday experience we've combined and shoehorned into one over 32 nights is incredible. So let's talk to you again about what's included in this offer, because again, it is so much. So we fly you from Brisbane to Seattle, and that's the only flight on this holiday as well, which is just brilliant, isn't it? So the flight cost, that's included. The night in a hotel in Seattle, that's also included. Your time on Carnival Luminosa, which is 30 nights of cruising, which is taking in the hot spots and the highlights of Alaska, including cruising past and through the Hubbard Glacier. Incredible. Then you have the most amazing Japanese itinerary as well. This is almost like a full Japan itinerary before you then move on to the Philippines and Indonesia, and then you cruise home to Brisbane for the end of this holiday. Just brilliant, isn't it? $5,599 or $700 today as a deposit right now, because this goes in September. It is exceptional, let me tell you, exceptional value for money. Now listen, I hope you'll stay with us because I've got another offer to squeeze into this show as well. But when we're done and you're sitting around later dreaming of holidays, I tell you what, here's where you need to go and visit.
When you log on to cruiseaway.com.au, you're opening up the virtual brochure on over 9,000 cruise holidays. If you've seen a cruise on TV, just search the cruise ID here to find out more details, upgrade options, and to book online. If you're looking for inspiration, you can search by destination, departure port, cruise line, cruise ship, or cruise style. Plus, we've got an incredible selection of last-minute deals, all-inclusive cruises, and early bird specials you can't afford to miss. Log on now to cruiseaway.com.au. Your next dream holiday is only a click away.
Do you know, it's so nice talking about holidays at this time of day as well, actually, in particular, isn't it? Because you just think you might be looking ahead at your day and thinking, oh gosh, I've got this and that, and I don't really want to do those things. It's lovely to settle down with us at this time of day and just say, oh yeah, let's look at sunshine and blue skies and holiday destinations.
Well, it just puts you in a great mood, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're just dreaming of holidays all day long. But don't just dream, make it a reality.
Yeah, it's a good start to the day, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you see the values on offer. And if you've just tuned in right now, our values are absolutely superb. we have another great adventure on offer for you. How does the South Pacific sound? Sound like paradise to you?
Sounds like lovely.
Yeah. Well, this is the South Pacific, including Fiji, leaving on the 19th of February on the brand new Carnival Luminosa. She's going to be based in Brisbane, and you're going to be joining for 11 fabulously fun nights. She is the fun ship.
You are.
Absolutely.
Honestly, in for the time of your life. If you haven't been on one of these Carnival ships, they are absolutely brilliant. Can I just talk food for a second? Because, you know,
Yes,
obviously
always.
cruising, always talking
Absolutely,
about food,
Derek.
aren't we? Such a variety as well. From those specialty restaurants that we were talking about before, I have to say I've not had a better steak since being in Fahrenheit 555. And if you've been on Carnival ships before, that will very much be a feature on Luminosa as well. But you know what? There's lovely grab and go options as well. You've got, you know, burger options, you've got pizza options, you've got your buffet options as well. And buffet is really good
24/7
when you,
as well.
when you can't make your mind up as to what you want. You think, I'm not sure if I fancy that.
And can I just say, Derek,
Yeah.
they are one of the only ships I know that does the fresh pizzas in their entirety cooked to order.
Yeah.
And they are the best. And I've been on every cruise line. For me, the Carnival pizzas are the best, and they'll make you a huge, beautiful pizza at any time of day. Yeah, goat's cheese and caramelized onion is what I'm saying.
Ooh,
they're so good.
that sounds
and I know
good.
you love the guys' burgers on board as well.
Yeah. Oh, do you know
Beautiful.
what? I could have all of that for breakfast right now.
Yeah, me too.
But there you go. Let's go cruising then, shall we? We're out of Brisbane on this one.
Yes, we are. And our first port is Santo Vanuatu. The lovely thing about these islands is they are utter and sheer paradise. That perfect azure ocean, those powder white sands, and the welcoming people of the islands are reasons why so many Australians love to visit these islands. But I think on a cruise, it's a great little taster, because you'll get to then go to Vanuatu as your next port, where you can head to the Blue Lagoon. I mean, look at the water right there. It's
That
a lovely
looks incredible.
cenote. So excursions, speak to your shore excursions team on board the Luminosa, who can point you in the right direction. Whether it's waterfalls or a cultural village you want to see, they'll definitely, give you the best value. Then we're on to beautiful and iconic Fiji, where you can go to the Tau Cave and zip line over the forest canopies, amazing. Or the Denaru Marina, but just look at that coral reef. Oh my gosh, snorkeling and diving, some of the best in the world. The tropical fish you're going to see, I mean, I can't even imagine. All I'm saying is bring an underwater camera with you. Dravuni Island is where we'll head to next. Also one of the Fijian archipelagos. Beaches, beaches, beaches. You will be enamoured by the perfect sand in this unspoilt paradise, and just enjoy the village life too. Again, the people are very humble, very welcoming, and very special people indeed. Nume is our next port as we head into New Caledonia, where you can go to the Chibao Cultural Centre, and this is amazing. What they have on show there, showing you thousands of years of history in the New Caledonian Islands, is quite eye-opening, and it's lovely to understand the heritage of this part of the world. We're back into Brisbane, where we'll disembark. That was easy, wasn't it, Derek?
Oh, I tell you what, this is one of the easiest offers to take advantage of. Now, the other thing I have to say about this one is it's soon. You've seen the date, okay? So it's the 19th of February. Now, you think about where we are today, you have a look at your calendar, your phone or whatever, and go, you're right. It's not that far away. This year has completely flown away. We're nearly at the end of this year, and this holiday we're talking about the start of next year. So it's time to really, really make this happen. Now, something I do need to warn you about is that already this is a bestseller. Of course, a lot of cruises are sold in advance. So there are a lot of people booked on this ship, on this sailing already. And we have got an exceptional price tag for you on this. Now, if you want to put a deposit down today, you can. But I'm going to give you the price for the whole cruise because it's such good value for money. I just think you'll want to say, right, show me. Look at that. $1,249 each to get that amazing cruise offer sorted, done and dusted and booked, and know that you are going away in just, a few months' time, because that February rolls around very, very quickly indeed. Let's have a look at what's on offer then in this and what's included. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just a very, very easy, no-fly cruise on a brand new addition to the Carnival fleet, the Luminosa, as well. Brilliant. This could be a first-time cruise as well. Don't think that a first-time cruise needs to be 2 nights or 3 nights. You know, when you have value like this for 11 nights, and when you consider what is included, every day of your cruise, your food is included. You've got amazing entertainment, which is included in your cruise fare. You don't turn up in one of the theatres to watch the show of an evening and have to go to the box office first to buy a ticket. You go straight into the theatre and enjoy the show, and different shows every night of the week, and different opportunities for things to do every night of the week as well. Whether it's a comedy club, whether it's a piano bar, whether it's karaoke, you've got lots and lots of different opportunities.
Do you know what I'm thinking, Derek, as well? Great Christmas gift idea, maybe if your other half or a family member.
Yeah,
you really want to treat them, because the price is so sensational. I think that that's a possibility, and it'll be nice to look forward to that, you know, for the post-Christmas lull that happens sometimes.
Yeah. Definitely. I think about an upgrade though. If you're treating each other in that kind of way, go for the upgrades. Listen, it's completely and utterly up to you. We put the best deal in front of you, and then you make the decisions from there, because we've been in the cruise business for over 2.5 decades, and that's just one of the very, very good reasons that you should make us your first port of call.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
We're there for you 100%.
Oh, yeah. And you know you can cruise even sooner than that if you want to as well. That's the joy with what we do here. Now, you know, we are new here on 7-2. Oh, that rhymes. That's very good. Every weekday morning at 8 o'clock, double dose on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. But as you just heard there, the team have been in the cruise business for 25 years plus. So if you want to go straight to the website and do it that way, you can. If you want to just ring one of the team and say, you know what, I want to cruise next month and I want to go to this part of the world, they can make it happen.
Yeah, we're your own personal travel concierge in that way. And end-to-end stays, all taken care of, you know, transfers, you can do add-ons and things as well. So just speak to the team and they will take care of it for you. And I tell you what, it's addictive. You're going to be wanting to book in trip after trip once you realise how easy it is, especially with the deposits. So you're able to budget easily for that as well. I mean, guys, it's the time to travel.
And how
the doors are open.
How often do we meet people over the years as well who say, we waited until our 30th wedding anniversary before we went on our first cruise? And we shouldn't have waited so long. Don't wait for a big occasion to get a holiday like this under your belt, because the value for money,
you've got to seize the moment. You've got to
bang
enjoy
for your dollar, incredible.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait for you to explore what we have on offer. Keep watching and stay tuned.
Yeah, have a brilliant rest of your day. Come back and see us again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.